Hey, Shalom Akyam, Wa'akwath of the elect of the nation of Israel. Welcome back to another lesson, and I pray it's edifying to the hopeful elect entitled Keep Resisting the Spiritual Darkness in High Places. All right, you Akyam, Wa'akwath, you brothers and sisters who are still in the faith, who are still enduring unto the end of Esau's kingdom. Keep resisting the spiritual darkness in high places. So, hey, I pray this lesson is edifying and a faith booster, okay, to those who are scattered amongst the heathen, the 12 tribes of the hopeful elect, giving all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wa Raha Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the Holy Scriptures. And recently I was meditating on resistance, man. Okay, because one of the qualities of the hopeful elect, men, women, and children, but primarily the men, starting with the prophets, is that in these last days, hey, no matter what, okay, the true prophets will keep resisting. Now, when you go into the word resist, which is a verb, it says of persons withstand someone or oppose. Yeah, you see that? So just like Esau, Edom, okay, has their amongst their own people, they have their oppositions. Yahweh Shai spoke about if Satan goes against Satan, how can then his kingdom come? Okay, but that also applies to us brothers in the faith, the brothers and sisters in the faith. We would have opposition. Okay, and opposition not only comes amongst our own people, but it comes from the heathens. Okay, it comes from scoffers, unbelievers. Okay, we're at war against spiritual darkness in high places, man. Okay, we're not just battling against, level one, level two demons. Now, when you come into the faith, you will be battling, man, level seven demons, level 10 demons. You see, as you get stronger, okay, and the spirit, temptation will start, okay, coming stronger. It will start testing to see if you're ready to level up. Okay, and that's a very difficult battle. Okay, it's no walk at the park. Okay, on a Sunday afternoon. Okay, with your family. At a 70-degree weather. Nah, man, this truth. It comes with all the elements. Okay, it will get super hot. Okay, and then the weather might shift to okay, snow, rain, wind. Okay, in this truth, you will have to resist against all elements. Okay, that's why Yahweh Shemel Shai said in the Gospels, many are called, but few are chosen, right? Many are called to, okay, resist the devil, okay, resist the temptations of this world, but only the few will be chosen, okay, in the furnace of affliction, like it tells you in the book of Sirach, the second chapter, and Job, the 23rd chapter, the 10th verse. Okay, it says to stop or hinder a moving body. You see, and in this truth, we're like unto a body, and one of the ways to resist, okay, the spiritual darkness in high places. Let me get a precept real quick. This the book. I think that's in Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, right? This is Apostle Paul speaking to the church at Corinth, which the brethren are the Israelite brothers, starting with the Israelite foreigners, the Gentiles, the real Gentiles. Okay, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, right? That's how you're able to be as one body. Okay, that you all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you. Yeah, because when there's divisions among you, just like what's happening with Esau's kingdom, there's a lot of division going amongst them. Okay, and we always give the example of you have Republicans against Democrats. You have the West against the East, and so on and so forth. It says, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and the same judgment. You see, so one of the ways to resist the spiritual darkness, okay, the the high demonic energies that are attacking us daily, man. Okay, you got to be over one body. Okay, you got to be okay moving. Okay, with with integrity, moving with faith, standing your ground. It says hold out against directly, to make a stand against, to oppose. See, to stand firm. Right. Let's get the book of Corinthians here real quick. It speaks about standing firm. Okay, and standing firm doesn't just mean staying in one position. Just staying in the corner of your house and doing nothing. Nah, man, standing firm, like it tells you in 1 Corinthians 6:13, it says, stand firm, watch ye, right? It says watch. So first you gotta watch. Okay. Before you make a move, you gotta first watch yourself, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith, like it tells you in the book of 2 Corinthians, the last chapter. I think that's the 13th chapter, around the 5th verse. To watch yourself first and foremost, your spirit. Okay, and after you examine yourselves, and that's when you start examining and judging small and great matters amongst your surroundings. Okay, and examples of watch ye. Okay, is looking at the prophecies, news events, what's happening in your city, what's happening in your state, what's happening in your captivity, which is here in Babylon the Great, or if you're in the UK or in these different parts of the world, you gotta watch. You see, you gotta watch what's happening in Russia, what's happening in China, or what's happening in the Middle East. These are examples of watching. Okay, and these characteristics, these attributes, will help you fight temptation, man. And you gotta be what? You gotta be constant when temptation comes, because like I mentioned earlier, it's no easy thing, man. The men of the Lord at times, though we are all fighting the same war, we as brothers, we have different battles, and some battles we win, and some battles we lose. But really, it's not losing, but it's learning. Okay, you learn from yourself. Okay, you learn about your mistakes and what you have to do better. Okay, within your own spirit, man. You see, and even amongst your circle. Okay, and that circle is the circle of believers, right? Stand fast in the faith. You see that? So after you watch, yourself, and you watch your surroundings, man. Now you gotta stand in your beliefs. Your system, it gotta be on point, because hey, in these last days, like Yahushua said, when he comes back, okay, Yahushua said, when the Son of Man cometh, this is the book of Luke 18:8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on earth? You see that? Because, hey, by the time Yahushua comes back, man, a lot of these people of the world, primarily in Babylon the Great, a lot of them will be losing faith, man. It tells you how even the mightiest warriors amongst Esau's soldiers and even amongst our own people, a lot of them are going to uh, collapse. Okay, they'll start getting, psychosis, and they'll get paralyzed, depressed, because of the things that, of the strange things, okay, that they're going to start seeing amongst their surroundings. And why is that? Because they were not watching, they were not preparing their spirit. Okay, they were not standing fast in the faith. And to back that up, I want to get the book of Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, okay, and the word adversity, that's a word that coexists with the word adversary. That's where you get the word shaitan, Satan. Okay, that's the left side of Yahweh Shemel Shai. If you faint in the day of adversity, yeah, and before a person, okay, physically faints, okay, he faints in his mind first and foremost. Okay, that's why Yahweh Shai spoke about, okay, he that drinketh out of my water will never thirst. Okay, and this truth, if you're consistently drinking the water, the living waters of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you cannot faint. And a lot of the times, the reason why a lot of brothers and sisters faint when all hell's about to break loose is because they stop drinking out of the spiritual water of Yahweh Shemel Shai. The living waters have to be consistent. Okay, it's not just once a week. You see, twice a week. Matter of fact, in the book of Hebrews, it speaks about how us brothers we have to and sisters we gotta exhort each other daily, man. Because hey, if you go one day without drinking the spiritual waters of Yahweh Shema Shai, I mean these demons will start attacking you, okay, stronger than they did before, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay, they start getting stronger as we head into the last seconds of Esau's kingdom, man. This is Hebrews 3 and 13. But exhort one another daily, right? Not weekly, not monthly, not you give you do a lesson, okay, or you want to motivate a brother once a year, man. By the time you want to motivate that brother or that sister, hey, they already fell from the faith, man. You see, that's why we, as a body, we're consistently, if we're not doing videos, we're sharing posts, okay. It might be on social media, it might be via a group chat, but as a body, like the elders apostles speak about, we're like a juggernaut. Gotta keep moving forward, man. You see, that's an example of exhorting each other daily in order to stand firm, stand strong against the spiritual darkness in high places. Okay, it says, but exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. See that? And sin lieth at the door. Okay, let me get that precept. Sin is everywhere, man. Every corner. Okay, every inch in this wicked ass kingdom. Okay, like Yahweh Shemel Shai told, I believe this is Cain, right? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Yeah, the point is that if we're not giving out the acceptable sacrifice to Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is enduring, standing firm, increasing in the faith and the knowledge. Okay, if we're not doing that, man, a sin will be lying at the door waiting, okay, for that specific person to be devoured, like it tells you here in First Peter 5:9. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, yeah, and the devil, which is the deceiver, which is also a lie, that symbolism to sin. Okay, and the men of sin, it's Esau, Edom. Okay, and not just Esau, Edom, but a lot of our people who sold out to the so-called white men. Okay, they're pretty much sin in the flesh. Okay, and those spirits, man, hey, they know who you are. You brothers who are, okay, fighting the good fight of faith. You brothers that are in the highways and hedges. Hey, these demons know exactly who you are, and they will come at you harder than they do to the other spirits who are not in the highways and hedges. Okay, at the battlefield, man. So, hey, this devil, which is your adversary, again, he will come. He okay will come into the in a form of a she as well, a he she, a transgender, Okay, your coworker, your manager, your friends, okay, your cousins, your siblings, your aunties, your neighbors. Okay, the devil as a roaring lion walketh about seeking whom he may devour. You see that? And that goes back to the precept that I just read about Genesis, that sin lieth at the door, man. Sin, which is Esau, Edom, okay, primarily the elites, okay, is waiting to devour, okay, men of the Lord. But it says here in verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same affliction are accomplished in your brethren. You see, it says here, whom resist. So part of resisting, okay, Esau, Edom, okay, one of the ways to resist Esau, Edom's spiritual wickedness, and you got to stand in the faith. And the only way to stand in the faith is by giving out those spiritual sacrifices. Romans the 12th chapter. Okay, and this truth, man, it's not just knowing that you are a Hebrew Israelite and that's it. Okay, like hey, Bruce Lee even said, okay, it's not just about knowing, it's about applying, man. You see, and that's the pretty much the most difficult aspect of this truth when it comes down to applying, okay, the word, okay, the word being Yahweh Shai. That's why here in the thumbnail, okay, which, okay, it's a hand holding the Bible, which is the word, and then here you have the spiritual wickedness in high places trying to penetrate, okay, your force field, which, if you're steadfast in the faith, it's impossible for the spiritual wickedness in high places to penetrate your force field, man. Okay, that's why you have that hedge of protection, which is Yahweh Shai. Again, 1 Peter 5:9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Yeah, so hey, brothers are, if you think you're catching hell, well, guess what? Hey, the brother right next to you, he might be catching more hell than you are. Okay, he might be going through things, personal battles that he don't even want to speak about because he knows that that's only his battle that he has to fight. And again, at times, brothers might need that feedback, that exhortation, and maybe at that particular point, at that particular day, the brother or the sister might not give you the proper exhortation, but after the days pass, after a few weeks, then the Lord starts revealing, okay, the solution to your issue, to your problem, man. But that can only happen if you keep resisting and you keep being steadfast. Okay, matter of fact, let's go into that word steadfast. Okay, this is the condition of the battle that we must endure, man, in order to bring down Esau, Edom. And the only way to bring down Esau, Edom is through the word. And who's the word? Yahweh Shai. Okay, steadfast synonym. And it reads faithful, loyal, committed. You see, so you got to be very committed, devoted, dependable, dedicated, man. Hey, if you're not dedicated by now in the year 2023, man, shit, I don't know what to tell you, but to pray. You see, we're not going to be holding brothers' hands. Hey, hey, stay dedicated, man. You got nah, man. We're not here, okay, to be holding other brothers' hands. The best we can do, like it tells you in the book of First Corinthians, the 12th chapter. Hey, that's what we do these lessons. Okay, we share posts, we share various posts, whether it's motivational quotes, prophecy. Okay, that's a great example of charity. The best charity that we can give you, brothers, is these lessons. But we cannot, save you. We cannot save you. We cannot even save ourselves. You see, us brothers, we can only show you and walk you to the door, and it's up to you how about Shemel Shai to open the door or not, man. You see, because hey, the Heavenly Father, He has opened the door for us. You see, and the Spirit. Matter of fact, let me get that. Yahushua spoke about Him being the door. John 10:9. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. Now we understand that though Yahushua opened the door for us. Okay, now is our a job. Okay, to keep on going. Okay, and in order to be saved, is to endure and shall go in and out and find pasture. You see, because once Yahushua opens the door, okay, the prophets are able to go in and out. Meaning going in whenever there's a problem, an issue, we'll pray to Yahweh Shema Shai, and when we get out of that door, that's when we start, okay, fishing for the hopeful elect, and then welcome to that door, and then we knock, and hey, how Shai, can this man, come in, okay, to your flock. You see, Yahushua spoke about trying the spirits, whether they be of Yahweh Shema Shai or not. But real quick, another precept, just finishing off Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, right, and it's about to happen, man. Okay, at an all-time high, though brothers might be catching hell. Hey, well, guess what? Hey, brothers are gonna be catching more hell, because Jacob's trouble. That's an example of the day of adversity, and that's a season. It might be a month, 2 months, 3 months, a whole year. Hey, we don't know, but what we do know is that Jeremiah 30:7, Allah's for the day is great. Okay, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, and also the Daniel, the 12th chapter, how okay it's gonna be so bad out here that Michael the archangel is gonna have to come down and make moves for the elect, and not just Michael the archangel, but all the mighty angels. Okay, are gonna have to come down from the heavens to guide the elect, because it's gonna get so bad out here, man. It's gonna be worse than 70 AD. Okay, it's gonna be worse than the genocide that happened to the tribe of Gad, the genocide that happened to the tribe of Issachar, the slavery that happened amongst the southern kingdom. You see, it says, "Thy strength is small." You see that? So if you faint in your spirit, first and foremost, in the day of Jacob's trouble, that means that your strength has always been small. Okay, he that is weak, but before that happens, okay, we're gonna, us brothers, Lord's will, we're gonna be putting out these lessons to keep you brothers on check. Okay, keep you brothers on point. Okay, keep you brothers in a balance. Okay, not too bitter and not too sweet. Okay, if it makes sense. Romans 14:1, him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. Okay, a brother might get weak in the faith. Okay, he might get entangled in the affairs of this world. But you being the stronger brother in the faith, because of Yahushua giving you that power, you still have to receive that brother, okay, and build him up. Okay, like it tells you, okay, here in the book of Jeremiah, just like Yahweh Shema Shai gave Jeremiah the power, okay, to root out and pull out, like it says here, Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations. See, so the prophets, they're over the nations, they're over the kings and the priests of this world, and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down and to build. You see, so one of the characteristics of a prophet is to build. Build who? Build the tabernacle of David through the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. See, even myself, speaking of me also, at times, acknowledging that I get weak at times too, and that happens even to the best of us. But like brothers always say, it's okay to feel weak at times, but it's not okay to stay weak. It happens to the best of us, and that's why It's very important for brothers to when you're feeling weak in the spirit, hey, just humble down. Read one chapter in the scriptures. Shit, go to the gym or something. Go to the gym, watch a motivational video, watch a brother's lesson, or even just share a post on the unicorn. Okay, share a prophecy, man, and when you share those prophecies on social media, on the internet, okay, a brother might come to the comment board and he might put a precept, okay, in the spirit, and you'll read that precept, and it might, okay, connect with you, and then build you up. You see that? So these are just examples of how Yahweh Shemel Shai builds up a brother who might be feeling weak in the faith, man. You see, because what Yahweh Shemel Shai does, he'll break you. If you're of his elect, he'll break you just to build you up stronger than you were before, man, in order for you to endure Jacob's trouble. This is Galatians 6 and 9. And let us not be weary, right? Hey, it tells you in the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, how Esau is going to wear out the saints. And how is he wearing out brothers? He's wearing us out through working graveyard shifts, 9 to 5 jobs, overtime. Taking away the nutrients out of these out of our food resources, chemtrails, and just all kinds of temptations. The Latino woman, the nigger woman. Okay, just getting bombarded from different corners, man. You see, but here Apostle Paul writing to the Galatians, which the modern day Galatians, the modern day Romans, the modern day Corinthians. It's us brothers in the faith, Lord's will. It says, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Yeah, we're gonna reap the benefits of catching hell. Okay, and if we don't faint, yeah, how about Shemel Shai? If he sees you fit for his for you being part of his super solars, man, he's gonna modify, okay, your DNA. Okay, he's going to modify, amplify your DNA structure, man. Okay, just like he did to our forefather Samson, okay, during the time of the Philistines. Though he didn't have that spiritual body, Yahweh Shemel Shai did something in his DNA to give him that spiritual power, man. And that's what's going to happen to the men of the Lord who don't faint in the day of adversity, who are standing firm in the faith. Let me get one more. This is James 4 and 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil. There you go again, to resist. Okay, to stand firm, man. Hey, 2nd Ezra 10 and 33, it tells you that, okay, you got to withstand. It says to combat, to counterattack, endure. So brothers you gotta counterattack. Hey, look at all the best boxers, all the best fighters, MMA fighters, boxers, karate fighters, all types of famous fighters of the world. Hey, the best fighters, man, if you study them, okay, are the ones that are they call it, they have the best counterattack. You see, hey, you punch your opponent, or your opponent punches you one time, and you got to make sure you counterattack 2 times. Okay, hey, we always give the example of Floyd Mayweather, man. His defense was his best offense. Okay, and vice versa. Hey, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Hey, you hit those men with 2 punches, and they'll come back with 3. Okay, and you hit them with 7 combinations, and they'll come back with 8 plus the knockout. You see, hey, this is an example of resisting the devil, man. Okay, resisting the spiritual darkness in high places, because they will come, and they'll come at any time, at any second. Okay, and our job as men of the Lord is to look for the word. Okay, look for those combinations that Yahweh Shemel Shai gave us, because hey, the Holy Scriptures, those are examples of the combinations. You know, the law might be your jab. You know, your the prophecies might be your uppercut. You know, the epistles of Apostle Paul might be, you know, your defense. Okay, and then your offense, you know, might be the spirit of prophecy. You know, just giving out those examples of what it means to resist. You see, and here in the book of Second Ezra 10:33, it says, and he said, so the angel Uriel told Ezra, which Ezra's that symbolism to the prophets in these last days. He said to him, and this is speaking to you brothers as well, stand up manfully. You see, so you gotta stand firm. Okay, keep fighting back. Okay, don't just fucking stand there and do nothing, just standing there in the corner. And we're all victims of that, man. Like I gave the example earlier, it happens to the best of us, man. You know, you might be in that war smith spirit, and you're just there in the corner, okay, just getting you know, smashed, and you know, these demons have you on a chokehold, and you're just not there doing nothing. You're not even calling upon Yahweh Shemel Shai. You're literally in the corner, in the fetus position, man. Now the Lord said, He said unto me, stand up. You know, stand up from your woes me spirit. Get up on your 2 feet, man, and then fucking fight back, man. Okay, throw those jabs, those combinations, man. You know, a lot of brothers are into MMA and stuff like that. You know, even in these other sports, man, or like football, soccer, man. Hey, you got to make sure you keep moving the ball. Okay, hey, you might be you know, you might go to the gym. You see, in the gym, your goal was to bench press 225. Okay, at that specific day, and you're at 220, but then your mind's telling you no, it's just 220, that's it. But you know you could do 225, man. That's an example of standing up manfully, okay, for your goals, your accomplishments. And our accomplishment, our goals in these last days is to endure unto the end. The end of what? The end of Esau's kingdom, pursuing to the book of Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. It says, stand up manfully. See, not stand up effeminate, stand up softly, now manfully, man. Okay, you gotta stand up with courage. You see, and a lot of these people of the world, when they see the prophets, they think we're arrogant. You know, he's cocky, he's arrogant, he thinks this or that, he's a show off. Well, really, is the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Because really, those attributes of being arrogant, being cocky, and these are attributes of a champion, of a warrior, okay, of a contender. You see, hey, like they say in the world, fake it till you make it, man. You see, but now in this truth, we're not in that spirit of, you know, faking it. You know, if you're a true man of the Lord, you will be authentic, you'll be legit, okay, and you will be striving for the masteries, okay, to take down this devil, man. Okay, and the only way to take down this devil is by standing up manfully. Okay, and once you stand up manfully, then hey, the Lord will start giving you advice of how to overthrow, okay, this wicked kingdom. Matter of fact, let me get a last precept. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11. Okay, this is Hebrews 11 and 33. I'll start at 31. Hebrews 10 and 31. I'll start at verse 1 and jump on down. The examples of faith of our forefathers, man. Our forefathers, they had a very strong masculine spirit, man. A very manful, cocky, arrogant, okay, a solid rock like spirit, man. You see, and you brothers out there, don't let this world tell you otherwise, okay? Because this world wants to see you weak, effeminate, okay? You know, just being emotionally unstable. And Yahweh Shemiel Shai hates that, man. That's why in the book of Proverbs, the 6th chapter, it speaks about how the Lord, okay, he hates these different abominations. Now, there's a word there. It goes into haughty. It goes into that proud look. Okay, but even Apostle Paul spoke about, okay, if you're gonna be proud, okay, be proud of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, that he gave you this knowledge, okay, and use it to amplify your spirit. Okay, but you're still gonna have the spirit of humility when it's time to show the spirit of humility, amongst the brothers, okay, and especially amongst those who are in higher ranks. It says Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtain a good report. See, so really, for us young brothers, everything that we're going through, man, the elders, okay, our forefathers from the past times and from these current times, they already went through the shit that you're going through. Okay, it might be dealing with your baby mama, child support, debt, addictions. The elders already overcame that. But the point here is in verse 30, 31, 32. And what shall I say more? For the time would fail me to tell of Gideon and of Barak and of Samson. Yeah, these men, we believe they're a majority of them, they're back here in the reincarnation. Okay, as prophets, brothers that you see in the highways and hedges. Gideon, Barak, Samson, and Jephthah, of David also, and Samuel, and of the prophets. See that? Who through faith, right? So the characteristics of our forefathers, they all had that faith, man, and not just any kind of faith out of this world, man. Just like brothers, you might have had dreams of spiritual powers. I know myself, speaking personally as a testimony, every other month I'll get dreams of me flying, man. Running away from Esau's robots, jumping over fences, and then flying, just like King David spoke about, how the Lord gave him power to go over walls. Okay, hey, I have those dreams every other month, man. Should I have dreams of doing like two backflips, kind of like these superhero movies, which these are all prophecies, man, that will come to pass. Running away from Esau, but then Yahweh Shemel Shai gives you a very strong spirit of speed. You might end up running away like Flash, or you might end up teleporting from one city to another. These are examples, man, of faith that is out of this world. Okay, and through that faith, that's how our forefathers were able to subdue kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtain promises, stop the mouth of lions, and that's physically. Okay, our forefathers actually wrestled against lions, but again, that lion, in a spiritual sense, that symbolism to the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and the spiritual wickedness in high places that we read about in the book of Peter. Let me get that, okay, to link it up back to Hebrews. This is the book of First Peter 5:8. Be sober, okay, and soberness, okay, that's spiritual too. Yahweh Shai spoke about keeping your eyes single. Okay, don't be out there just getting drunk every other day, to try to escape your reality, man. Nah, we're not in the time to be getting drunk. It's fine. Brothers might, once a week, twice a week, go down to a little bar, drink a little, tequila, a little, small 16-ounce beer. You see, but really, we're supposed to be sober, okay, fully sober, because we see the day approaching, the day of Yahweh Shai approaching. We got to be vigilant, because our adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, seeketh about whom he may devour. You see, so that roaring lion, that goes back to the spiritual aspect here in verse 33. Obtain promises, stop the mouths of lions. You see, so resisting the devil, okay, It's resisting that spiritual roaring lion. You see, through what? Through faith. That's the only way, man. Quench the violence of fire. Escape the edge of the sword. Out of weakness were made strong. You see that? So, hey, even our forefathers at times, hey, they felt weak. Okay, they felt discouraged, but because of the faith, okay, because of the examples of their forefathers, which is our great, 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 times 100, okay, our forefathers, okay, they saw the miracles, okay, so they were made strong, and they waxed valiant, okay, and fight, turn to flight the armies of the aliens, right, the foreigners, man. See that? And that's gonna happen at a higher level when all hell break loose in Babylon the Great, man. You see, but the only way for us brothers to be able to receive and obtain those promises, man, is through faith. And the only way to increase our faith is by reading, by hearing the word, by being consistent, being disciplined, okay, keeping our eyes single. That's the only one of the only ways, or the few examples of the ways to resist the devil, man. So, hey, you brothers out there, hey, keep persisting, keep fighting the good fight of faith. And I pray this lesson was edifying. I will say shalom.